Go.
All right, we're here in Toronto with Donnis. Matt and Kim tour. Tour it down. Good times. So just gonna do a quick impromptu interview here. All right, so first question, you hooked up with Clinton Sparks for the Fashionably Late mixtape.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So how did that come about, and what did Clinton like really bring to the table?
Clinton, first of all, he's a good friend of mine. It's not just some music shit. I tend to only work with people that I truly believe in, and I feel comfortable with. Yeah, that I'm comfortable with. It came about, actually it was super rare. I'm trying to think how me and Clinton met for the first time. Clinton heard my records through his manager and whatnot, and then he reached out to me through Twitter, and he ended up asking me to come down to Vegas to perform with him at Vanity and Hard Rock, and we did it, and it was an awesome time. And I
can imagine.
Yeah, and I told him like, yo man, I wanna make sure we do some more stuff together. And he was like, whatever you need, and I played him the mixtape and what my vision was for it.
Wait, so the mixtape was already done? Like,
I played him probably like half of the records.
Yeah.
And then I actually rapped over. This is a complete lie. I lied about everything. I lied about everything. Me and Clinton met out in LA, and I was supposed to go listen to some of his beats.
Right.
I went to go listen to some of his beats. I grabbed up a few. Then I left. And I recorded to one of them, which is like going to possibly be the intro to my album. And I recorded it, and he heard it, and he was like, this shit is phenomenal, and he went crazy and shit. And then I just kept funneling him music, and then he asked me to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
We partied our asses off. I played him the mixtape, and he loves things that are like very much in order, and it's like a movie. And for me, Fashionably Late was my movie, you know what I'm saying? Direct Minty Bread was like, okay, I need to treat this like an album. This right here, I was like, yo, I'm going through a lot of shit, this shit is kind of crazy. Let me make like my movie, my story or whatever. And he loves shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to his mixtapes, they're all like fucking.
So he appreciates like the sequencing.
Yeah, he really appreciated it, he loved it. So it was like, all right, fuck it, man, come aboard. And there we have it. Sorry for lying to you.
It's okay.
I really should treat my friends this way.
Okay, so you shot the video for Tonight in Tokyo with BB Gun, who also did your Gone video, which was actually awesome. So was that your first time back in Tokyo since your service, or?
I actually went out there once after my service, but this time, of course, it was like way bigger because of all the things that we've been doing and shit like that. So it was crazy. It was their first time overseas and shooting a video overseas. And we had an amazing time, man. I introduced them to lots of Japanese women.
I'm sure it was like a culture shock for them.
Yeah, they were like, they didn't want to fucking work. They just want to fucking hang out and shit. I had to shoot their video myself.
Drink sake on there. Awesome. So who actually came up for the treatment for the video?
It was a mutual thing. We had a couple of songs. We almost shot Dark Side. We were like Dark Side tonight. I was like, yo, if we shoot Dark Side, I want this shit to be like an ill, scary video, like not even for TV and shit. And we were like, all right, let's just shoot the Tonight video, or it was gonna be Eat You Alive.
Yeah.
We went with Tonight because I was like, man, I mentioned Tokyo in the song, and I think that, you know, the lights will really bring it out, and it could be dope.
Yeah.
So we ended up shooting the Tonight video, and came up with the treatment together. We were like, we don't want to shoot Gone Part 2. So let's like do something cool and just make it like more about me, performance, and just going through Japan and showing parts of Japan that people don't get to really see. You know what I mean?
It was cool. Like, it was just like, it was good because it was like flipping between like you performing and like awesome cinematography in the city. So
yeah, man,
it was a good vibe.
It was fun, man. It was fun. So now, man, I'm just like, now we're just planning what to do. I think I'm gonna end up just using BB Gun for a good part of my career. You know what I'm saying? And there's one other director that I'm kind of looking at and watching as far as like the album goes and things like that. So I want to like be known for having dope videos. You know?
And honestly, like,
a lot of shooting videos.
He's a guy that like you don't need like a huge budget with him, and like he's got great ideas. Like you saw like the J. Cole like that video.
That video costs a lot of money.
And like J. Cole got the one shot.
Like,
he's got great ideas. I mean, like I understand why you want to work with him.
BB Gun is dope. BB Gun is dope.
Okay, so you've opened up for a lot of well-known and respected artists over the last year. What's been like the most epic, memorable moment that you can like, highlight from last year?
The moments that I've had with Cyhi have been like, we haven't been out of jail that long, but just the hanging out and the discussion of just my career and where I want to go, and just the mutual respect we have for each other as men and as friends. That's my brother. You know what I mean? Like he called me up, I'm answering. If I hit him, he's hitting me right back.
2 minutes later.
Yeah, he's hitting me right back and shit, and like he teaches me a lot. So you know, I ride for the tip, whatever the fuck he got going on, man. That's my bro.
So like,
and Kanye the other day, Kanye released his movie, and that night he had showed up to my show in New York and shit, and that was kind of crazy. He was out there with the homie Cyhi Da, and it was just like nuts because it was such a, at least for me, like being a huge fan of music and a huge fan of Kanye, it was like, he just dropped that movie that day, and it was like, for me, I don't know about everybody else, I was like, oh my God, Kanye just released a movie, it's phenomenal, this is gonna be crazy. So, you know,
did you get to see it before he performed, or?
No, I watched it the next day. I watched it the next day. I don't think I would have been able to handle that.
Too much overload.
Too much Kanye overload and shit.
Did you get to meet him after the show? Like,
like as soon as I got on stage, he was up there. He was like, what up? Shit, I just kicked it.
That's awesome.
Like Kanye,
okay, so you did the Diesel Only for the Brave campaign with VADO and Big Sean. Common, obviously curating it. How did that come about? Like, what was the whole process?
All I know, I wasn't there really for the beginning portion of the choosing, but Kanye and Diesel came together with a list of rappers that they thought really symbolized what they were going for with the Only the Brave campaign, and it was dope, G. And it's like, I got to be a part of that. Got to fucking hang out with Kanye, he's cool as hell. Like, he's as cool as motherfuckers get, you know what I mean? And, you know, VADO is the homie, man. VADO, you know, all the slimes. That's the homie. It was the day he released his tape as well, man, so it was a big day for him. And then me and Sean, man, I think, like, in this industry, like, as far as friends go, you know what I mean? He's one of the closest people to me saying, like, oh, that's my friend. Him and Phil are probably, like, the two guys that I can just hit up, like, yo, what's going down and shit.
Yeah, like, you guys are coming up at the same time. Like, you can relate to each other a lot easier. That's cool, that's cool. Okay, so for the album, you said Brian Leslie, T.I., John Legend, Estelle, Lupe, Bruno are going to be
part of my Facebook. Yeah, man.
So, it looks like it's going to be epic. When can we expect
April next year.
No delays.
I'm not fucking around, G. I'm on this tour right now, and then I'm going to a Bruno Mars. But in between that, 2 weeks, I'm spinning out and I just sent Ryan his record last night. Me and John just knocked out 2. We're gonna knock out some more. But I'm gonna take these next 2 weeks after Halloween. I go open up for Lauryn Hill on the 5th. Trying to do my schedule. So it's like November 5th, open up for Lauryn Hill. Then I'm going out to LA and we're gonna knock out this album in 2 weeks or whatever. And then Ryan will be back from London where he's working on a project that will change rap forever. Some people think
his laptop got stolen.
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
That's crazy.
Crazy, man. They need to get that shit back, yo. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish it up. I have to have it before the 1st of December, so we're good for April. So we're gonna rock, G.
It's gonna be on time.
Yeah. We gotta make it on time, man. Fans been waiting a long time, man. I think like me and a lot of my peers feel the same way. Like we're new out here, and we're just like, release our fucking albums. Like, if people want to hear Big Sean album, they want to hear Donnis album, they want to hear J. Cole album, you know what I mean? We're working extra hard, and I think that they're looking at money like they should be looking at shit, but the fans want to be fed this fucking real music, you know what I'm saying? Because you can only give out a certain amount of free songs. Like, I'm working with John Baptiste, this motherfucker produced and wrote like Boom Boom Pow and shit. He's probably not trying to give out beats for free on the fucking internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I just made like $10 million. I'm not giving away fucking beats. So like, I gotta like be like, please people, let me release this song for free. My fans really need to hear it. So it's crazy.
Okay, so you've obviously done a whole ton of touring. You've been to a lot of cool events, you know, over the last year. What's been like the greatest event you've been to? Like the thing, like when you look back to 2010, what's the one standout event?
Oh man, 2010. You know what? It sounds like cliche or gay, whatever the fuck, but like the whole year, it's been a blur for me, G. It's been such a blur for me, man. So like, it's hard to say like what the illest moment was, but like, I'm still waiting on that moment.
We still got a couple months.
We still got a couple months left, man, and I'm just trying to make the best music I can make, and make sure the fans really get a good album, man. Because there's so much dumb shit out here. The kids are getting sucked into like some of the retarded ass shit that's going on out here.
We won't drop any names.
There's just some really crazy shit going on out here, and I'm listening to the music, and I'm like, this shit's not even really good rap music, but we don't have anything else to listen to and shit.
Hey, there's a market for it. People are gonna,
man.
Eat that shit up.
So it's like, it's really like kicking my ass right now. It is stressing me the fuck out, and I'm like, I just want to make amazing music and give the people a phenomenal album, man, and without watering it down, you know. And it's crazy, you know. Come on, it's tough out here.
I understand.
It's really tough out here.
I'm not here for games.
It's tough out here, man. You know what I'm saying? just trying to make good ass rap music, man. The industry is in such a fucked up place, man. If this was 1995, I'm telling you, G.
There would be no problem.
So legit, we'd be no problem. Me and Big Sean and fucking Jay, and Pill, we'll be on private jets, smoking weed, shit. Y'all be with us, man. We'll be living that rock star lifestyle, like making shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll be getting in. But we all out here listening and struggling, but it's like super dope. You know what I mean? Because we all got each other's backs, and it's been awesome, man. Like I just went to Sean's show out in New York at SOB's and to see how far he's
2 nights ago.
Yeah, to see how far he bodied the show, like literally annihilated the show, G. And it was so good to see that because he's seen my growth and I've seen his growth, and it's awesome to see your friends like win and finally get what they deserve and being able to go and walk through the record label like, look motherfuckers, this is what's happening, man. The kids want this shit and it's awesome, man. Even with Lupe, like I saw Lupe the other day. Yeah. And Lupe came in on my session and I dapped him up. I was like, hey man, you good? He was like, nope. And then he ran away. I was like, what are you doing, Lupe? Like, what are you doing? He's like, it's crazy right now, you know, even for someone so established as Lupe, you know.
He had to have a rally outside of Atlanta.
But it's awesome, man. The fans, everyone out there, you have to do that type of shit. G. Like, you have to show these people that, like, yo, we want this shit. Because they don't know what's going on. They sitting in their offices all day and they're checking Google statistics and like, not many people searched Donnis today, so we probably shouldn't put his album out.
Sorry, Donnis, you're gonna be dropped now.
You know, like, it's crazy, G. And it's like, man, these kids just want to hear awesome ass music, man. And if you guys like allow the music to just go out there and be released and be organic, and we go out there and work on the grassroots shit, we're gonna get the music. So the fans gotta just come out and say that they want it.
I think there's a huge disconnect. Like, I feel like it's like a generational disconnect because like all these executives, like, you know, there's no disrespect to their generation, but like they have like an old mentality where as all these new guys come in, they have this whole new perspective on things. They know exactly what they want to get, but these guys are trying to like fit those guys into their old model and stuff.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. People want what they saw in you when they saw you for the first time on your mixtape or whatever. So growth is an amazing thing, but the record labels, they're kind of crazy.
Yeah, you want the old man, get the old album.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's all about growth, man, and we're all out here growing, man. You can listen to our CDs and you see we're growing. And for me, man, I follow a mentality where it's like quality over quantity. So you're not gonna get a motherfucking Donnis rap every motherfucking day because after a little while you'll be like, man, Donnis used to be snapping. This nigga sucks now. Like, what the fuck, G?
No, but also like the problem is like that I've noticed. I'm not gonna name any names, but a lot of artists like they try to oversaturate the internet with music. They think they're gonna get so much attention, but like if there's too much of your music out there, no one's gonna be
exactly. G, you gotta make good music, G. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm on. G. Dagger ATL Break was a lot of music. It was put in a sequence. Fashionably Late, whether people loved it or hated it, it was put in a sequence. And it's a body of work, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you shit. Like, I'd rather do it like my idols do it, like Outkast did it, and make motherfuckers wait, then come with some amazing shit, and you're like, fuck yeah, so happy they're back. Like, you know what I mean? And same way with Kanye and all these guys, you know what I mean?
Want to be synonymous with greatness.
Exactly, man. You gotta like gotta do it properly, man. You know what I mean? Some people get success off just throwing a lot of shit out there, but you know what? They're probably not gonna last.
Few and far between.
Yeah. It's probably not gonna last. Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of advice would you give to like, you know, new up and coming struggling artists? Like, what's the best piece of advice you can give?
Go back to school, be a lawyer.
Drop out.
Make mama proud, man. I don't even fucking competition. You know what? The best advice I can give is always remember who you are. And don't let anybody change you. The record label, the fans, everybody, just, you know, whatever you're feeling, that's the type of music you should be making, man. If you fucking go on a binge and you want to do heroin for the rest of your life, man, make that heroin music, man. Like, do whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, put that shit in your music. Make real music, man. Don't just, like, sell out and just be rapping about. Like, right now, I feel like everybody's rapping about weed right now, and it's like, nigga, you didn't used to smoke, but now you're like
a week ago.
Weekend and bacon. What the fuck are you talking about, G? Like, you're like straight edge, nigga. Talking about like waking and baking, like okay, guys. Like, but it's crazy, man, and to watch like the way the industry is going into like this area, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's unpredictable.
It's very unpredictable, and you know what? Not to shit on anybody smoking weed, because I love smoking weed. We'll probably smoke weed after this interview. Not to hear a bunch of weed songs by that.
Right, so take that new artist. Piece of advice.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Reaction.
All right, that's about it. Appreciate your time, and catch you guys later.
All day, man.